Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Richard and I am the Bull Rider. So I got a question from a friend trying to install a set of test pipes in his Gallardo. He just picked up this car, it's absolutely stunning, and he knows that there's a common issue with the pre-facelift Gallardo having catalytic converter issues. So he wanted a little bit of an increase in sound, but wanted to keep the stock exhaust and wanted to get rid of the stock catalytic converters at the same time. So a couple questions that he asked was, if I put these test pipes on, can I keep the same OEM exhaust? Is there anything else that I need to modify? Like, what else do I need to do? And if you're not aware, the majority of the exhaust that came on the pre-facelift Gallardo were actually straight piped right from the factory. So when the valves open, the exhaust is literally just a straight pipe, and this is true on my Superleggera as well. So I hope to answer that in this video, and I also wanted to talk about the catalytic converter. What happens after you remove it? Do you get any codes? Like, what can you do to avoid that? So I want to answer that as well, and if you follow along, I hope it helps you as well. Hey Taylor, I figured I'd answer your question looking at the car. So you asked if I can put the straight pipes on with everything else being stock, and yes you can. So on my Superleggera, everything is stock except for the Lamborghini test pipes. You can use the OEM clamps if yours are still in good shape. You can get a different set for about $100 a pop, but I was able to furbish mine. And then this is the OEM stock exhaust and OEM everything else. So there's no issues with that whatsoever. There's the pre-cat O2 sensors, and then the misfire tubes that are completely stock. No fitment issues whatsoever. I noticed that there was a bit of a gap between the test pipe and the OEM exhaust, so I just had to push it forward just a little bit by undoing these bolts, and then there's one underneath this heat shield that I need to refinish just a little bit. And then when it comes to like heat or thermal management or anything like that, don't worry about that whatsoever. So in reality, restriction actually causes heat buildup. So you'll actually notice a reduction in temperatures with a set of test pipes comparative to stock catalytic converters. And you know, they even run stock catalytic converters at a certain temperature threshold, so that way they can run more efficiently. So really good for underbay temperatures. I like the Rini test pipes because they have these nice little heat shields on them. So you have these, and then it blocks all the heat from hitting your airbox. So you have that as well. And then the only thing I haven't done is this is the post-cat O2 sensor. So you have two O2 sensors. You have the one in the front that comes right from the header, and then you have the one that is after the catalytic converter. So the only thing that this does is it measures catalytic converter efficiency, and it's only for emissions. So you have a couple options with this. Surprisingly, when you throw in test pipes, you're supposed to get a catalytic converter code, right? It's supposed to say, oh, it's not working correctly, and you need to check it because your cats are shot. But in reality, we just have a test pipe, right? So surprisingly, I do not have a code, and I've been driving this car around for heck, even a month now. No codes whatsoever. So you have a couple options, and I want to document this on YouTube, where it's like an O2 sensor spacer, and it basically is like an adapter that comes out at like a 90-degree angle, and then you put your O2 sensor back into that little 90-degree bend. And that's enough to fool this sensor and not throw a code. So you have that option, and then you can also there's a couple options. You can also take it out of the ECU itself, like basically ship the ECU to somebody, and then they basically wipe all of this sensor from the memory entirely, and you just keep it kind of hooked in, and then the computer doesn't know any better, right? Or you can interrogate the signal that comes from this post-cat O2 sensor and make the ECU think that the signal that this sensor is putting out is like within spec, like you still have catalytic converters on. So a couple options and a couple to explore if you go down this route. But in reality, it's super easy. It looks like I have like nothing but space under here, so pretty cool. I thought I'd answer your comments in a thought I'd answer your comments in more of like a video, and I hope it helps you, and let me know what you think. That's pretty cool about the Larry stuff. I didn't know that. That's pretty fun. I know about Hershey, Pennsylvania, because my wife actually applied to med school there. So kind of have a small world. So I actually honestly know where that is, and that's where the Hershey factory is, right? So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I hope this helps you, and let me know what you end up deciding on, man. I think it's pretty cool, and I think your car is pretty awesome. So yeah, let's keep in touch. So I hope this helped you decide if you want to put a set of test pipes on your Gallardo or not. I don't regret it for a second, and I absolutely love the sound of my Superleggera after I put these test pipes on. I have another video for that if you want to hear that. It's absolutely insane in the tunnel. And a little bit more of a personalized response, but I just wanted to help out everyone else that might have the same questions. So if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to help out. So until next time, thanks.